The Sri Lankan police has arrested 3 British women who were found socializing in the hotel rooms of West Indies players, including star batsman Chris Gayle, early Wednesday. That's the news we're getting to you right now. Police bodyguards protecting players at the ongoing World 2020 arrested the 3 Britons at the Deluxe Cinnamon Grand Hotel in Sri Lanka's capital Colombo and handed them over to the nearby police station for further investigations. Hotel sources said the women were guests of Chris Gayle and his teammates Andre Russell, Fidel Edwards and Dwayne Smith. 3 girls found in their hotel rooms at the Cinnamon Grand in Colombo. Let's go across straight to our associate editor, sports, Sundar Iyer, who's with me live from Colombo. Sundar, take us through the details. The girls have been arrested.
Well, they've been taken in for questioning is what we understand. We spoke to officials of the International Cricket Council. They're saying it's just a minor issue. There's a clear ICC rules which says that no people can enter the players' rooms during the course of the tournament, and hence the 3 girls who were there, who could well be Chris Gayle's friends or acquaintances. We are still waiting for an official word from the West Indies team. We spoke to the media manager in the West Indies team. He said there was a meeting between him and the team manager, but they are clearly following the same thing. They're saying the police have just taken them for regular questioning. At this stage, we're still waiting for more developments. We need to find out if they were, the 3 women were indeed Chris's friends and acquaintances. Was there something more to it? Did they actually go to the room or not? These are details we're still trying to procure at this stage in the West Indies camp.
No word out yet from the West Indies camp then, Sundar?
None officially yet. Yes, they're waiting. There's going to be a team meeting at this stage, which is going to involve the team manager, Richie Richardson. We've got the media manager, Philip Spooner. And I believe there will be a couple of other officials. Julian Hunt, the president of the West Indies board, is also here in Sri Lanka for the World 2020. So there will be a meeting that will be held at this stage to find out. But they clearly are saying what you're hearing from the police sources is the stage. At the stage, it's just
Sundar, just stay with me for a moment. Ajit Rohana, the police spokesperson of the Colombo Police, is with me on the phone line. Mr. Rohana, what more information can you give us about these 3 girls who are being questioned apparently by the police in Colombo?
Yes, actually, the West Indian cricket team is staying at a 5-star hotel in Colombo, the area called Kalpiti. So we have provided security with our ministerial security division officials, and last night the ministerial security division officers they have detected and they have seen 3 British girls trying to enter the floor where these rooms are situated. Thereafter, these 3 girls were arrested by the officials of the Ministerial Security Division, and they have been produced at the relevant police station close by, and we have questioned them, and they said that they met West Indies cricketers at the pub of the hotel. Then thereafter, they invited them to come up, and they had gone there. So, however, what the ICC and the other officials, they had informed Sri Lankan police and security services to not to allow anybody to the floor where the rooms are situated without the permission of relevant authorities. So, therefore, we didn't send anybody there. However, these 3 girls were trying to enter the floor and they were arrested. Thereafter, this morning, they were produced at the police station by 6:15. After that, we conducted the investigation, and the manager of the West Indies cricket team and the officials of ICC have informed the police that they don't need to take any further action because they don't have any suspicion. Therefore, we have released it.
Can you tell us who these girls were, Mr. Rohana? Who were they? Were they just tourists or were they known to the team?
Yeah, they have come to, according to their statement, they have come to Sri Lanka for watching matches, these cricket matches, and they are from Sussex, the area in England.
Right,
Hello.
that was Ajit Rohan, a spokesperson for the Sri Lankan police there. Sundar Iyer, our associate editor sports, is still with us live from Colombo. Sundar, certainly a scare considering the huge arrangements that have been made by the ICC as far as security is concerned against the possibility of any kind of contact between people on the outside and players here. Okay, we'll just get back to Sundar in just a moment, but Ajit Rohana, spokesperson for the Colombo police, has just confirmed to Headlines Today live here, right on this show, that the three women, they were British nationals who were detained by the police, had apparently met Chris Gayle and certain other members of the West Indies team at the hotel lobby, and the girls say in their testimony to the police that the team had invited the three women up to their rooms, and they were intercepted by security while they were trying to get onto that floor and were taken away for questioning by the Colombo police. The Sri Lankan police had taken in the three British women. They were found socializing near the hotel rooms of the West Indies players, including star batsman Chris Gayle, early on Wednesday. Police bodyguards protecting players at the ongoing World 2020 arrested the three British nationals at the Deluxe Cinnamon Grand Hotel in Colombo's plush Kolpete area and handed them over to the nearby police station for further investigations. Hotel sources said the women were guests of Gayle and his teammates. Okay, we're joined by a journalist from Colombo. Sulesh Rodrigo is with us on the phone line. Sulesh, we just spoke to the police spokesperson in Colombo, Ajit Rohana. What more details do you have, Sulesh, about these three women who've been taken in for questioning? Who are they?
Right, it's very simple. Let me draw a picture out of this story for all your Indian viewers. Now, what you have to understand is they're being put up at a public hotel. And this public hotel is, of course, located in a high security zone. However, this hotel is not accommodating only ICC accredited journalists, then cricketers or officers alone. This hotel accommodates lots of other guests as well. Now, some of these rooms occupied by these cricketers are also occupied by some other guests. So, the attempt has been made to, while they were heading towards the section of rooms that are being occupied by the West Indian players. Okay. So, subsequent to this being informed and subsequent to CCTV footage revealing the same, these ladies have been arrested by police, and they have now been put into the Kolpete police, which is the respective police that falls under this area.
Okay, and was there any kind of a security lapse or a security breach, considering the kinds of rules that have been laid down for any such meetings, Sulesh?
No, as of now, because I just walked out of a ICC media briefing here in Colombo as well, because I am an accredited journalist to cover the World Cup. And during a media session held this evening, it was very clearly pointed out that there's not been an ease of security, or security is at the same level that it is supposed to be. And also, let me quickly remind you, it is not only the Sri Lankan police that is in charge of it, because the ICC has its own security imposed on these venues as well as these hotels. And they don't fall under necessarily the purview of the Sri Lankan police. So there are two elements of security involved here. That is the Sri Lankan police itself and the ICC provided security. And no, there has not been a letdown of God, if I'm to use that word. No, it's been the standard procedure, but it's only a logistical problem and an operational flaw, if I'm to put it across that way, because of the mere reason of other guests accommodating the same flow.
The three women, Sulesh, they've been released by the police?
No, we don't have any information of that nature. And under Sri Lankan law, you can be held for 48 hours without a court order. So it would maximum lead to 48 hours, and subsequently they could be released or put into a magistrate's court and then remanded. However, we don't have any confirmation from this Kolpete police into the same.
Okay, there's no confirmation yet about whether these three women have been released, but three women found socializing with senior team members of the West Indies team. I want to bring in our sports editor Gaurav Gala for a perspective. Gaurav, how serious is this? Three women have been found. Sulesh Rodrigo, journalist an accredited ICC journalist in Colombo, says that this wasn't really a security breach and that the security was actually proven because these girls were apparently intercepted before they could meet the team. What details, if any, do we have from our sources, our reporters in Colombo, Gaurav?
Look, Shiv, as far as the ICC is concerned, what our sources within the ICC are telling us is that they are reviewing the matter, they know of the matter, and they are taking this very, very seriously. And the reason I say that is that the ICC is very, very concerned about unauthorized personnel interacting with players, particularly in hotels, given the prevalence of match fixing in cricket over the years. They are very, very concerned about something like this, and as a result, all teams are given out very clear instructions and guidelines before an international ICC event takes place, or even any bilateral series takes place, that no unauthorized personnel can mingle or interact with the team. There are very, very strict guidelines that are passed on to the team managements at such events, and in this particular case, very, very surprising that three women who were clearly unauthorized, who were not part of the cricket entourage, who were not part of the host broadcaster,
yes,
or with the team, or a part of the backroom staff, were actually in a position that they could have entered or had entered the rooms of one of the players. In this particular case, Chris Gayle, a very, very senior player with the West Indies side, and a very high-profile player.
Yes.
At the same time, I was listening to the Sri Lankan gentleman who was talking to us, and what he came out and said was that at this point in time, it's very difficult to say whether these were harmless guests who were just in the hotel, who possibly met the cricketers in the lobby and then they invited them up to socialize in the room, maybe have a drink in the room, or whether there was something more sinister to this. That only an investigation will reveal later.